Hello, my friends. I am leaving my house. It's actually it's like 9:40, and I am headed to meet my ride to my next rugby game. And thankfully, I only have to go like 15 minutes down the road. So, it's kind of nice. To meet them. Our game is against a team out of Colombia. And it's like a 2.5 hour drive. So it is much better than our Wichita, because Wichita's 4+. So So our game is actually at 2:30, and I don't think we've had a game this late before. Not that I know of. Sorry, the angle's a little bad, but my really cheap phone holder from Five Below is doing barely its job. So anyway, we're lucky that it's not as far as Wichita. Because our game doesn't start till 2:30, I actually spent some time doing my hair this morning in they're not really bubble braids, but I don't know. It's a way to get the hair out of my face. Not that I have bangs or anything, but like all of those little flyaways and all of that. So, I don't know. It's not a great, I didn't do a great job. It's very uneven. But also, it's rugby, so why does it matter? No one's probably gonna look that closely. Today's theme is, because every rugby game has a social theme, at least for the social, it is Alona Mar, red lipstick. And so somebody's bringing red lipstick, but Alona usually does 2 half braids. And unfortunately, I don't know anybody who can braid and that will braid. I think there's a couple people on our team that does braids. But we just never have enough time when it's away games to do that. So, maybe at a home game we could do that, but not on an away game. So anyway, I am excited about the game today. It should be pretty good. It is, we have more players coming that have some experience. Also, it is now no longer a bunch of our rookies' first game, so they've had a taste of it. And I think once you play in your first game, you're like, I get it a lot more. Not that you get it totally, because I think that even me playing for an entire year, which is only a year, but there's still so much I learn all the time. Also, with rugby, there are so many laws and stuff, and they just get I don't know, it's easy to get confused. And also, sometimes, especially when you're newer, you might get called for something and you literally don't even know what they're saying. And it's not like you can pause the game and be like, hey, you got called for hands in the rug because blah, blah, blah. You can't really do that. We, of course, everybody tries to help everybody out. So, for example, at the Wichita game, I got called for coming in from the side. And if you don't know rugby, it really doesn't, it means that I didn't go through the gate, I went in the side to steal the ball. And happy about it, of course, because there was no reason, like, I should have went through the front. But, you know, like, I mentioned it at one point, and I don't remember who it was. Somebody was like, yeah, you did come in from the side. And, I mean, I didn't disagree. I was pretty sure I came through from the side. Or, I mean, I felt like it was really close, I guess is what I mean. Like, but I like didn't argue, of course, because I don't ever argue. I think arguing looks classless, and it's really frowned upon in rugby to argue with the sir. You can get a penalty, like a yellow card, and be ejected from the game for 10 minutes. But no, I like literally just cursed and put the ball down. But I wasn't like cursing at the ref or the sir. I was just cursing because I was like, dang it, like that was a stupid move on my part. Like, I believed him totally with the call. Because, like, obviously, like, I'm in the moment. I can't see as well as those who are watching, you know? Anyway, we do have some debut players. And so, but we have a lot less. Like, I shouldn't say a lot less, because we do have, like, 22 people going today, which is really awesome considering we had, I think we had 16 players last game. So we love to be able to field a whole team. But also, not only that, do we have 22 players, but there are, like, the Columbia Black Sheep team, who it's supposed to be like us playing them. But I don't think they have a full team. If I remember right, they had like 8 players, I think is what somebody told me. I don't know if that's true. And I think the St. Louis Sabres are coming to play with them. And I think I saw in there that Tulsa is bringing some people. And then I think there was one other team. But if you don't know about rugby, that's how rugby is. Like, especially in areas that we live in, because not everybody has like a full team, and you play for other teams, or they play on your team. The only thing I'm hopeful of is that they don't split us up. I hope that they like let Chaos be that's our team, the Queen City Chaos be one side, and that we get like players from the other teams to join us. Because one time we went to a game and they split our team in half and gave half of us to one side and half of us to the other side, and I just didn't love that. Now, there has been times where, like at home matches, where because we usually have a great turnout for players on our side at home matches, and so we have given the other team players from our side. And now they don't do it like, or Allie, our coach, doesn't do it like some of the other teams do, where they just like offer. They're like, so Allie will be like, okay, well, here are 4 players. You can have them for this game. And she'll just like, they'll put on the other team's kit and they will be their team for the game. Now, like in Wichita, when they gave us players, they switched them out. Which, I mean, I think it, like, both ways are totally fine. You know what I mean? So, I could see it both ways. I am just hopeful that it doesn't... Come on. I hate honking, sorry. Yeah, I wouldn't usually, but that light was green for a while. Oh, wow. I am behind the slowest person in the world. Okay. Maybe I'll cut this bit out. Just kidding. Probably won't. Anyway, so yeah, excited for the game today. It'll be a good time. Some people I think are a tad bit like worried about, like getting split up or whatever. And honestly, we're just going to go and play rugby and have a good time. So if we get split up, we get split up. That's just how it is. I'm planning on, like getting some really good jackals in there and having a great time, because guess what? Saturday's a rugby day and we get to play rugby, and I am healthy and I will have 2 meals in me before I play a game. Unheard of. Also, I have a tiny little bit of my black eye still left. Okay, see you guys later. Good morning, my besties. It's Tuesday morning. I didn't get on here earlier. This is my office, all flowery. Actually, the best part of it, these trophies. Well, maybe not the best part, since my graduate degree is right up there, but I did get those trophies last year at our rugby banquet. Okay, so, I'm going to tell you a little bit about the game. I, of course, didn't get any video during the game. I get too into what's going on. My cat, imagine that. Miss Peanut Butter is here with us. Peanut. Anyway, okay, so we lost our game. It was us against the Columbia Black Sheep and the St. Louis Sabres. And I actually thought we were going to have some people like join us, but we just had our players, which I think we had like 21 or 22. So we had quite a few players, believe it or not. So it was, it wasn't horrible in that sense. We just didn't have, like, I was the only experienced prop, and so that kind of, there we go, that kind of stunk for me. Well, it didn't stink for me, but I just always feel more confident when I have somebody, like when I come out, if there's somebody else, that's like a little bit more experienced that goes in that position. But anyway, no big deal. I think we had a good time. One of our girls did hurt her knee. Apparently it was just fluid behind her knee, so nothing like big. I think she just needs some time to rest. I don't know, actually. But she did kind of hurt her knee in the first like 5 minutes, I think is what she said, of the game. And she was one of our forwards, so she was out. And then it was really, really hot. And these aren't excuses, because it's hot for both teams, right? It was really hot. So honestly, it was, you go and you play hard and then you come out. You go in, you play hard, you come out. But we did really good, because the St. Louis Sabres are like a D2 team. So they're like competitive, and they go to, I forget what our coach said. They go to something, like they win districts, or I don't even know, but they are pretty good. And we only lost by 8 points. So that's really not bad at all. In the first few minutes of the game, one of my teammates got hit pretty damn hard. Like and I was rucking over her, and then like I looked down to be like, hey, are you okay? And the ruck gets blown up, and I felt so stupid, because that was totally on me. I had a few other mistakes. I did get us a penalty, which I still don't completely understand that. So I did get us I did poach the ball or jackal the ball once. I think it was just once. And we lost it immediately. Like, I was grabbing it, and as I grabbed it, they tackled me. And I laid down on the ground to present the ball, and they came right over me and took it. And I was like yelling at everybody, I need support, or something like that. I don't know. But I think it was just so quick. Like, nobody, like, it hadn't registered yet, but that wasn't fun, you know, to get a turnover and then to immediately turn it over, but it's fine. It was fun to get the turnover. It was a good jackal. I enjoyed it. And then, oh, I got an interception. I don't know if that's what it's called in rugby though, but this chick for the other team was running with the ball, and then I saw her turn around and look at the person behind her, and she's really like, I had watched her offload the ball multiple times, and she looked at this person behind her, and then she looked back forward to see if she could maybe make some more meters or something, and then she turns around and throws it to her. Well, I kind of like grabbed it. I fumbled with it too. I watched the video. I'll try to stick it in here. It's really grainy though, so you probably won't even be able to see it. But yeah. It's kind of funny because we talked about it on the way up there. I was like, to one of our other players, I was like, you need to get an interception. You're really fast. Because we were talking about the risk and the reward of interceptions. But anyway, it was really cool. It was like so naturally happened. I don't know. I just happened to be close and then jump in the way and grab it. And honestly, I feel like it looks kind of cool in the video. But I was there, so I know what kind of happened. So even if the video's not very good, it's kind of cool to have, like, they did video the whole game, but it's, forget what it's called, but it just like automatically turns when there's people moving and stuff. And so, like, maybe Vivo, I don't know if that's right, but so it's not like great quality and it's really far away. But anyway, so it was a good time. I got some good tackles. I got a few, like, I grabbed the ball while they were running with it and made them stop. So it wasn't technically a tackle, but that was kind of one of my things that I had been trying to kind of like practice. And anyway, so yes, we like, some people did some killer good things. Like our coach, she made a breakaway, then she passed it on the inside instead of going all the way. She probably could have went all the way herself, but she passed it and we scored. I think Cam scored also, like literally weaving in between people. And I'm like, dang, you're so, like, I feel like I vaguely remember the situation because I was on the bench, or I was under the thing cooling off, I think, during that one. But anyway, they had like grabbed their shirt. The other team grabbed their shirt and then they still got away. I don't even know how they did that. But anyway, it was a good time. It was a good time. And I think it was the rest of our new girls' first game. I don't think we have anybody else that's like new that hasn't played. I mean, I might be wrong about that. But the good thing is it's like most of our new girls have played. So now they have experience and they know what to expect. And that just takes pressure off of me. It probably takes pressure off of everybody, but, you know, me too. Anyway, I do have to leave for work. We did play a mini second game with the college team that was there, and I played with the St. Louis Sabres, or the Columbia Black Sheep, I don't know, in their jersey. And that was actually a lot of fun. We played 10s instead of, I think we played 10s the first half and then 12s the second half. We just played 10 minutes each half. And it was just to kind of like get them introduced to real tackling rugby. And so I got a lock for the first time, and that was really cool. Did it a couple times in the scrum, and I think like 2 or 3 times. Oh, my little baby groundhog, he's so cute. Sorry. Anyway, so that was really cool. It's nice that they didn't immediately just think of me as a prop, so I kind of think it's cool. He's so cute. Anyway, and then I did rip the ball away from somebody. That was pretty fun. Taking candy from a baby. Anyway, I'll insert any pictures or videos, and then I'll drop the link of the full video below of our game. Okay.